Well, in big Pahalgam attack breakthrough, man who helped the terrorists has been arrested. It's a big breakthrough coming in. Jammu and Kashmir police have arrested a man who provided logistical support to the April 22nd Pahalgam attack terrorists. This man, who goes by the name Mohammed Qatari, was arrested after a forensic analysis of weapons and equipment was recovered during July's Operation Mahadev, which, remember, saw security forces track down and neutralize two gunmen who slaughtered 26 people at Baisaran Valley. This is the latest we're getting in for you. The man who helped terrorists, who funded the terrorists financially, has now been arrested by Jammu and Kashmir police. It's a big breakthrough. Now, CNN News 18's Ishan Wani joins us this morning. Ishan, a very good morning to you. Help us understand who this man is and what charges is he facing right now.
He is an all-round worker who what we're able to understand has been providing logistical support to them. Particularly on the directions of them, he purchased a mobile phone from the Vivo online, and then he just handed it over to them at one point of time. Now, how did the police actually get to the ground of it that he has been involved in this? Because when the encounter took place on the outskirts of Srinagar in the mountainous part of Harwan, there was a Vivo charger which was recovered from that position, and then later on its number was sent back to the company. The company was able to dig in and check that it was purchased online from an e-commerce app, and following that, the e-commerce app, the origin was checked that who it was sold to, and then it was sold to a phone, shop owner who later on passed it on to another guy and sold it to that guy who himself was an overground worker, and then which led to the arrest of this guy who had on the instructions of these men, purchased a phone and then later on handed it over to them. Now, his wider, implication in this case and how he was involved will be part of the investigation. But yes, it was in regard to the Operation Mahadev, which was carried out in the outskirts of Srinagar, where those who were involved in the Pahalgam attack were killed, and the role, this guy's role, according to the police, and the allegations are that it has been established, and he is the one who was part of those people who had been providing logistical support. Remember, earlier, two people have already been arrested by the National Investigating Agency in Pahalgam who have been alleged to have provided the logistical support to them. And this guy is a third arrest in the case who is believed to have provided logistical support in terms of purchasing a phone for them and passing it on to them and for their communication and for their use. That's what we've been given to understand. Now, the investigators are trying to dig deep and try to question him that what his role was. Was he involved directly in Pahalgam attack? Did he know about the attack? But as far as the initial investigation is concerned, he is believed to have purchased a phone on the instructions of these men and then later on pass it over to them so that they could communicate with the handlers, and the investigation is still on to establish the further role of this person.
Right, Ishan, I also wish to understand from you, since this is a big arrest, will the NIA or any other central agency now take over the investigation?
Well, NIA is already investigating the Pahalgam case. It's very likely that perhaps NIA will want to question this person, and that's why you will see in coming days that the NIA will also take custody of this guy, and then they will question him further about his role. Was he aware about the Pahalgam incident? How did he get in touch with these men? Were they planning further attacks on the security forces or the civilians? Did he know about any of them? Where did the money come from? And all of this will be part of the case, because the wider case is being investigated by the NIA, which is in regard to the Pahalgam case. Regarding Operation Mahadev, which was followed by the Pahalgam attack, that's where the entire thing will be, stitched together by the investigating agencies, and they have tried to establish a clear role of these person, that if they had any direct role in the attack, or were they just the overground workers who were trying to facilitate them. That is part of the investigation, but we believe that in coming days, NIA will also take custody, and also they will investigate the further role of these people, because the main case is being investigated by the NIA, because it's related to Operation Mahadev, where these three terrorists were killed who were responsible for carrying out Pahalgam attack. That's why it's part of the investigation, and I will believe in coming days might question this person who has now been arrested by police in Srinagar.
All right, Ishan, thank you so much.